join this session today. We are conducting the 11th session of the series Learning from Legends. Let me share with you two main objectives of this session. The first one is to inculcate leadership qualities in the youth, and the second one is to give them an opportunity to hone their public speaking skills by speaking on this platform. In today's session, we have students from different schools all over the country who will be dwelling upon various aspects of the personality of Thomas Alva Edison. We celebrated his 179th birth anniversary on the 11th of this month. Can you believe it? In his lifespan of 84 years, Edison filed 1,093 patents. It is a record by itself. One outstanding quality of his life was the height of positivity. He became almost deaf after suffering from scarlet fever in his childhood, but he took it as a blessing. And he once said that deafness had helped him to avoid distractions and concentrate on his work. When he failed 10,000 times in making the electric bulb, he said, and I quote, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His life gives a clear message that failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of success. His evergreen quote, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration," continues to inspire thousands of people even today. So in today's session, we have 8 speakers who will be dwelling upon the following topics. The first one, early life and education of Thomas Alva Edison. The second one, the challenges faced by Thomas Alva Edison. And the third is the power of patents. As I mentioned, he had registered more than 1,000 patents in his lifetime. So what is the secret behind that? The next speaker, Edison's inventions that changed the world. Yes, he made a number of remarkable inventions, which is concerned with light, with sound, and which made life better and easier for all of us. The next speaker will be on Edison as an inventor. See, he had a various shades of personality. He was an entrepreneur also, a businessman, scientist. So, as an inventor, what aspect of his personality we can learn from that? The next one is Edison as a businessman. In spite of being in addition to being an inventor, a scientist, he was also a businessman, entrepreneur. He set up a big business regarding this research work and doing a lot of experiments. Then Edison is visionary. What was his vision of seeing the future? How he wanted to see a bright future for all of us. And the last one is mistakes and failures in the life learnings from Thomas Alva Edison. Because like everyone, he was a human being. He did make mistakes. He did face failures, quite a large number of them. But we can learn from those. In today's session, we have students from RKG Global School, Ghaziabad, BB Surinder Kaur Badal, Malwa School, Major Ajaib Singh Convent School, Faridkot, Punjab, DMS Jalandhar, RDPD Public School, Jahangirabad, UP. Now there's a request to all the participants, especially the audience who are there. All the participants, the speakers will remain and everybody will remain on mute till the time you're called upon to give your talk. Another thing is that the audience, sometimes they are in a room and some child starts making noise, some family member starts talking which disturb the session. So please keep in mind that your room is quiet. Nobody talks, nobody disturbs. Sometimes it happens that people continue to do it in that case, we'll have to remove them from the session. Another thing which I want to share with you, which I came across today only, is that some of you are class 12 students and others who are in lower classes will be reaching class 12 in a time of 2-3 years. Now you might be knowing that UPSC conducts various examinations, the civil services examination. So this is an examination which is the most competitive exam, most difficult I would say. And a lot of students think of this exam only after completing their graduation. Then they waste 2-3 years in preparing, and finally if they don't get through, then they get frustrated. So I just saw an institution which gives training to students to prepare for the UPSC exam while they are doing their graduation, which means after 12th class, you can enroll in that institution, do your graduation from there, and side by side, they also train you from the very first semester how to prepare for the civil service exam, which means that after you complete your graduation, that time you are fully prepared to appear for the UPSC exam. So this is not a promotion in any case. I'm just sharing the information which I saw in detail today. I read about it, and I'll be putting the link of this in the description. If any of you are interested, you can go through that. Now let me introduce you to the presenter of today's session. She's a student of class 9 at BB Surinder Kaur Badal Malwa School, Shri Muksar Sahib, Punjab. She's a dedicated learner with a strong interest in playing chess, and she also enjoys reading fiction in her free time. She has participated in academic and co-curricular activities, which help to strengthen her confidence and overall growth. Her aim in life is to grow into a knowledgeable and capable individual who can make a meaningful impact in both personal and professional life. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Vidhi Agrawal with a huge round of applause. Over to you, Vidhi.
Good evening, everyone present here. Firstly, I would like to thank Colonel Pradeep Khare sir for giving me this opportunity to host this inspiring event. And Sir himself is a veteran of the Indian Army and an author of 12 motivational books, a TEDx speaker, and the creator of a motivational YouTube channel. The best thing about him is that he is also the founder of the Garib Ki Gullak Foundation, which supports the medical treatment of underprivileged people. The session series, Learning from Legends and Becoming Better, is his thoughtful initiative to inspire young minds. So, sir, thank you so much for letting me host this event, firstly. And let us begin with today's session. Our first speaker is Parithi Bansal, a student of class 7 at RKG Global School, Ghaziabad. She is deeply interested in artificial intelligence and dreams of becoming an astronaut. She will speak on the topic Early Life and Education of Thomas Alva Edison and how curiosity shapes a leader. Over to you, Parithi.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Paridhi Bansal from grade 7. First of all, thank you all of you for giving me the opportunity to participate in this. Now, today's topic is Early Life of Thomas Alva Edison. He was born in February 11, 1847. His mother name was Nancy Elliott Edison and his father name was Samuel Austin Edison. He was he was born in 11 February and he was we can say that he was the youngest child in among the seven children and he have a listening problem. So let us start it. He was born in 11 February 1847 and his mother name was Nancy Elliott and his father name was Samuel Austin Edison and he was the youngest child among the seven children and he have a problem of listening power and his mother threw his luggage outside the home and after that He started publishing the newspapers in a small train. First of all, at the age of 9 years, he started. He have a primary book, and at the age of 10 years, he finished that book. And at the age of 15, he has been very much employed and mature people. And his first invention was universal transgrapher printer. And at the age and when he grew up, his last invention was light bulb, which was invented by him. He failed 1,000 times but never gave up. This was a wonderful introduction about Thomas Alva Edison. Thank you.
Thank you, Paridhi. I really liked how you explained his personal life and his first as well as the last um, innovation. Your presentation was very clear and confident. Let us please appreciate her with a big round of applause. Our second speaker is Akshita, a student of class 9 at BSKB Malwa School, Giderbaha. Her hobby is cooking and she aspires to become a doctor. She will speak on challenges faced by Edison and how turning obstacles into opportunities. Over to you, Akshita.
Good evening, respected teachers and my dear friends. My name is Akshita and I study in class 9th at BSKB Malwa School, Giderbaha. Today, I am going to speak about Thomas Alva Edison, focusing on the challenges he faced and how he turned obstacles into opportunities. Thomas Alva Edison is remembered as one of the greatest inventors in history. But his journey to success was not easy. His life teaches us that real successors come after facing hardships with courage and determination. One of the biggest challenges Edison faced was poverty. His family was not financially strong, and many times he struggled even to meet basic needs. Due to money problems, his formal education was cut short. Instead of giving up, Edison chose to educate himself. He spent hours reading books and experimenting on his own. This shows his self belief and hunger for learning. As a child, Edison was called slow and weak minded by his teachers. They believed he was not intelligent enough to learn properly. Imagine how discouraging this must have been for a young child. But Edison's mother but Edison's mother believed in him where others did not. With her support, he developed confidence and proved that labels do not decide our future. This phase of his life teaches us the importance of mental toughness. Edison also faced job losses and repeated failures. He was fired from jobs because he spent too much time experimenting instead of following instructions. Later in life, when he became an inventor, many of his experiments failed. In fact, he failed thousands of times while inventing the electric bulb. But Edison never saw failures as defeat. He famously said that he did not fall, he just discovered many ways that did not work. The mindset clearly
Hello,
shows his
have you
resilience.
joined the session? Deepika?
Criticism was
Join.
another obstacle in Edison's life. People
Join
mocked
करिए.
him, doubted his ideas, and called his work useless. Instead of being distracted, Edison stayed focused on his goals. He believed strongly in his vision and continued working with discipline and patience. The ability to stay focused despite negativity shows his strong leadership quality. Through poverty, failure, criticism, and rejection, Edison never gave up. His life teaches us that challenges are not meant to stop us, but to shape us into stronger individuals. He turned every obstacle into an opportunity to grow and learn. In conclusion, Thomas Alva Edison's life is a powerful example of resilience, mental toughness, and self belief. He inspires us to believe in ourselves even when the world doubts us. If we stay focused and never give up, We too can turn our challenges into success. Thank you. Over to you, Vidhi.
Thank you, Akshita. I really liked how you showed that challenges can become opportunities when we stay determined. Your thoughts, they were really motivating. A big round of applause for Akshita, please. Now, our third speaker is Mannat, a student of class 11 medical at the eleventh Model School, Jalandhar. She is passionate about singing and reading and aims to become a doctor. She will speak on the power of patents, Edison's discipline and work ethic. Over to you, Mannat.
I don't think she has joined. Can you see Mannat? Are you there? We can move on to the next speaker.
Yes, sir. Our fourth speaker is Devina Lakshmi, a student of class 7 at RKG Global School, Ghaziabad. She enjoys art and wants to join Air Force. She will speak on Edison's invention that changed the world. Over to you, Devina.
Thank you, Akshita Didi. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Devina Lakshmi from Class 7, RKG Global School, Ghaziabad. Today, I'm going to talk about Thomas Alva Edison. Edison's personal life is too was filled with challenges. Balancing his work and family was never easy. What makes Thomas Edison's story truly remarkable is not just what he invented, but what he represented. The power of human potential, his life was astroclassin, perseverance, curiosity, and courage. Edison's mindset be summed up on his own ways. The most important task of civilization of a man is to teach how to think. He believes that everyone has the capacity to dream big and achieve greatness. A decent journey teaches us that failure is not the end. Every failure is a lesson that brings us closer to our goals. There are no shortcuts to our success. Edison never stopped learning and experimenting. His curiosity drove him to explore new things and push the boundaries of what was possible. Today, more than 90 plus years after his death, Edison's legacy continues to shine. Edison's journey wasn't easy. He faced rejection, failures, criticisms, and obstacles that would make most people give up. But he did it. He kept going, and because of that, he changed the world. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Thank you, Devina. It was really informative. Let us please appreciate her with a big round of applause. Our fifth speaker is Deepika, a student of class 12 at Major Ajay Singh Convent School, Faridkot. She enjoys dancing and tutoring people in her free time. She aims of being a professor and she will speak on the topic Edison as an inventor, the aim of experimentation. Over to you, Deepika.
Good evening, everyone. I am Deepika from Major Ajay Singh Convent School. First of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Pradeep Khare sir for giving me this opportunity to speak today. The today's topic is about Edison as an inventor, the art of experimentations. This topic teaches us an important life lesson that success does not come easily. It comes through hard work, patience, and continuous efforts. The life of Thomas Edison inspires us to never fear failure, but to learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward. His journey shows that every failure is actually a step towards success. So now, first of all, he was strongly believed that inventions are not made in one attempt, that he always used the trial and error method. He experimented again and again because he knew that every trial would take him step closer to success. While inventing electric bulbs, Edison tested thousands of materials to find right filament. Many people lose after failure, but Edison continued with patience and determination. His persistence helped him succeed. Edison had a very positive attitude towards failure. He said, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
This shows that he considered failure as a learning process, not as a defeat. Every successful experimentations taught him something new. He carefully studied his mistakes and improved his next experiment. This habit made him a great inventor. Edison followed a proper scientific method. He observed, recorded results, made changes, and tested again. This systematic approach made his work more effective and practical. Edison was highly creative. He invented many useful things like the phonograph and worked on the motion picture technology. His innovations brought great chances in the society. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepika. Your presentation was really thoughtful. Our sixth speaker is Diksha, a student of class 11 at Dayanand Model School, Dayanand Nagar, Jalandhar. She scored 98.6% in class 10 CBSE, and she also secured first position in caption writing contest at Science City. She aspires to become an engineer. She will speak on the topic Edison as a businessman, leadership in building teams and companies. Over to you, Diksha.
Very pleasant good evening, everyone. Um, Today, I invite you to step back into an age of sparks and steam, of wire and wonder, and into the mind of a man whose vision reshaped the modern world, Thomas Alva Edison. Edison was not merely an inventor, he was a system builder, a strategist, and a master of turning imagination into industry. First, let us consider what historians often call the invention factory model. In Menlo Park, Edison created the world's first true industrial research laboratory. Instead of relying on lone inspiration, he organized teams of scientists, machinists, and thinkers who worked together under one roof. This transformed invention from a solitary act into a repeatable process, innovation by design, not by accident. But buildings do not invent, people do. Edison understood the power of strategic talent acquisition. He surrounded himself with brilliant minds, selecting individuals not just for intelligence, but for creativity, resilience, and practical skill. His genius lay not only in what he knew, but in whom he brought together. From these teams came technologies that demanded large scale production. This led to vertical integration and the birth of modern industrial enterprises, including what would become General Electric. Edison sought control over every step: research, manufacturing, distribution, and marketing, ensuring speed, quality, and profitability. He didn't just invent products, he built ecosystems. Yet, invention is meaningless unless it reaches people. Edison mastered transitioning prototypes to products. His laboratory created thousands of experiments, but only a few were refined into reliable, affordable, and market ready solutions. The incandescent light bulb did not succeed because it was the first. It succeeded because Edison engineered it for durability, scalability, and mass use. All of this occurred in high pressure environments. Deadlines were constant, competition was fierce, financial risk was enormous. Edison thrived in chaos. He famously treated failure as data, once remarking that he had simply found thousands of ways that did not work. Pressure did not crush him, it sharpened him. Edison also recognized the value of intellectual property as a business asset. He held over 1,000 patents and aggressively defended them. For Edison, ideas were not just sparks of inspiration, they were economic engines. Patents were leverage, protection, and power. Equally influential was his telegraphic management skill: clear, concise, and action oriented. Edison communicated expectations quickly and demanded results. He avoided unnecessary bureaucracy, preferring direct problem solving and rapid experimentation. Speed, he believed, was a competitive advantage. Edison also understood the importance of branding and public relations. He cultivated the image of the Wizard of Menlo Park, becoming one of the first celebrity inventors. Newspapers followed his work. The public trusted his name. Edison transformed innovation into a recognizable brand and trust into sales. Yet, despite all his success, Edison experienced repeated business failures. Companies collapsed, projects stalled, technologies were surpassed, but Edison persisted. He adapted, rebuilt, and continued forward. His resilience was not rooted in luck, but in belief. Belief in effort, belief in experimentation, and belief in tomorrow. Thomas Edison's legacy is not simply light bulbs, phonographs, or motion pictures. It is a blueprint for how ideas become industries, for how teams create breakthroughs, for how failure becomes fuel. Edison teaches us that innovation is not magic. It is method. It is mindset. It is relentless work. And in that lesson, his greatest invention may not be a machine at all. It may be the way we learn to turn possibility into progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Diksha. It was really breathtaking. Our final speaker is Asnoor Kaur, a student of class 12 at Major Ajab Singh Convent School, Faridkot. She enjoys listening to music and aims to become a teacher. She will speak on topic mistakes, failure and life learnings from Thomas Edison. Over to you, Asnoor.
Good evening to one and all present here. I, Ashnoor Kaur from Major Jayap Singh Convent School, is here to speak on Addison's mistakes and failures. Today, I want to talk about a person who teaches us the importance of lessons which he had succeeded from his life. That failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of success. That person is Thomas Edison. Edison is remembered as a great inventor, but his journey was not easy or smooth. In fact, before inventing the electric bulb, he failed thousands of times. Imagine failing again and again and still not giving up. When someone asked him about his failures, he said that I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. This shows his growth, mindset, and strong character. One of the biggest conflict in his life was the DC versus AC debate. Edison supported DC, that is direct current, while others believed AC was better. AC is alternating current. He strongly defended his ideas, and not all his decisions were perfect. This teaches us something important even when great. What matters is not being perfect, but being honest, learning from mistakes, and improving ourselves. Edison also faced business failures, some of his rejects, and succeed, and he lost money and sport. Moreover, but he never stopped working hard. He believed that success comes from discipline, efforts, and patience, not from luck. As what students can learn from his life. First, humility. No matter how talented we are, we must stay open to learning. Second, accept your mistakes instead of hiding them. Third, hard work. There is no shortcut to real success. As a leader, Edison showed self reflection. He learned from his failures, improved his ideas, and kept moving forward. This is the true meaning of leadership, not giving up even when we doubt, not giving up when the world doubts you. In the end, Edison's life teaches us one of the simple but powerful message. Don't fear mistakes, fear only one thing, that is giving up. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Ashnoor. A big round of applause for Ashnoor. Our next speaker is Muskan Rajora, a student of class 11 at RDPD Public School, Jahangirabad. She enjoys reading books and wants to become a lawyer. She will speak on the topic Edison as a visionary, seeing the future before others did. Over to you, Muskan.
Are you there, Muskan? It seems she's not there, it seems.
Yes, sir. So now all that our speakers have shared their views, I hope we all understand the struggles and achievements of Thomas Alva Edison and the importance of perseverance in our life. Often the challenges we face may seem difficult, but Edison's journey teaches us that with determination and patience, success is possible. Let us try to adopt these qualities in our own lives. Now, I request Mukesh Bhatnagar sir to share a few words.
Thank you, Vidhi. Thank you, Pradeep sir. It is an honor to listen all of you. I think three of you are of the 7th class, and all have spoken very well. His life journey of Thomas Alva Edison. We also used to learn from his life. Particularly, I remember his mother's instructions, his guidance. She kept silent when in the 4th class he was rusticated from the school. But the mother said that it is you are genius, hence you are not required to be studied in school. We will take care of you. So that mother's instinct was the key point in his life, I think. Although his consistency, perseverance, and never to say die, he made a mark in the world and uh, inventing the bulb at the age of 25. Now, in my opinion, I have heard all of you. I think the most appealing girl to me seems to be Diksha Sidhu. And to you also, Vidhi, you have very beautifully hosted this program. So there will be a prize for you also. So Diksha Sidhu, I will give a book which is, since inspiration was his mother Thomas, this is a book on mother written by around 15 people of India, what they have learned from their mother. So this book goes to Diksha, and there will be another book I will give to Vidhi. Thank you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request Colonel Amarjeet Singh sir to share his views. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Very good evening, boys and girls, and esteemed colleague. It was indeed an honor and pleasure to listen to all the budding speakers starting from class 7th to class 12th. Though Mukesh sir has given the judgment, and I feel that since the range is quite wide from 7 to 12, it will be difficult to judge the competency of one speaker over the another. But anyway, we honor the uh, judgment given by our colleague, Mr. Mukesh Patnagar, sir. Well done. Thank you very much. And at the outset, I compliment all the young speakers for their very, very engaging and inspiring sessions, very well articulated. I could see the confidence on their faces, their body language. Well done. Keep it up. Certain things you have to work upon this. That is your pronunciation skill that we have to practice it. Once the recording is sent to you by Colonel Pradeep Khare sir, kindly replay it and see yourself. Be your own critic and be your own judge. Then only you will be able to find out that what mistake you have committed. Because for us to judge you for a 2 minutes of speech, it will be very difficult. It will be thoroughly injustice for on the part of us. But these are my observation. And certain student, they were speaking very fast. kindly slow down your speed, because whenever you are conveying something, you want to make an impact on the audience, then you have to go extremely slowly and make it connect with the audience. That is very important. Communication is such a tool which is required starting from childhood up till your graduation, and when you are going for a job, or when even your job. So this is one such tool which you must acquire competency over it. And I'm thankful to Colonel Pradeep Khare sir that he has started this project in a very humble way. And students from all over the countrysides are joining him in this project, and they are really making a mark and make best use of the opportunity. I would like to say to all the students, those who are participating in this, you must have seen the power of synergy, that one topic spoken by 10 people, then how much information you have gained. And in case you can translate this idea to your academic subject, then I think the wonders can be done. Similarly, this process can be undertaken in your own school or in your neighborhood. You can join like self-study, we used to say group study. So this is a sort of a group study in which sir has given a topic of Thomas Alva Edison. You can take your own topic and then can start preparing it and start teaching others also. You will find that really your growth in the academic enhancement, that the score will go skyrocket. So thank you very much. And replay recording you must see, be your own critic, and certain recommendation I said, speak slow and keep time in the mind. Like one of the speaker I remember, she has overshot more than 3 minutes, but nevertheless, but try to finish your thing in your stipulated time for 2.
You've gone on mute, I think.
Last time also I have suggested that whenever possible, stand and then speak. It will make a greater impact. And Deepika and Diksha, you have to face, learn the how to face the camera. That is the one skill which I found noticed. You will see it yourself once the recording is played. So many things we have learned from the life of such great personalities. Thank you very much for adding value to our life, and we have become much knowledgeable and on the subject. And thank you very much, Colonel Pradeep Khare sir, for taking the initiative and for motivating the youngster. Don't stop this. My request to all the students is that continue working hard, because there is a one skill which will take you to the places where you want to reach there. Thank you very much. Over to back to Vidhi. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll surely work upon your advice. Now I request Sunil Chadha sir to share his views.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Basically, I'm on the way. I'm going somewhere. That's why I'm talking during my journey. आज बहुत अच्छा टॉपिक रहा और एक से बढ़कर एक स्टूडेंट्स ने अपनी अपनी स्किल्स को प्रूव किया. नो डाउट अमरजीत सर ने जिस तरह से सभी को गाइड किया, एप्रिशिएबल है. और वाकई उनकी गाइडेंस के मुताबिक अगर हम चलते हैं तो वी कैन अचीव ए लॉट. अब बात करता हूं थॉमस एल्वा एडिसन के लिए. उन्होंने अपने छोटी उम्र में ही बहुत कुछ कर लिया था. 10 साल का होने तक उन्होंने अपनी मैक्सिमम जितने भी उस टाइम के मेन ग्रंथ थे वो सारे पढ़ लिए थे. इवन जो डिक्शनरी ऑफ साइंसेस थी उनको भी उन्होंने पूरी कंठस्थ कर लिया था 10 साल की उम्र तक पहुंचते पहुंचते. और इसके पीछे सबसे बड़ा हाथ था उनकी मदर का. बचपन में उनको बहुत ज्यादा शर्म महसूस हुई जब लोगों ने उनको बुरा भला कहा कि दुनिया में तुम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. एक बार उनके दिमाग में आया, एक चिड़िया थोड़े से वो खा रही थी कीड़े मकोड़े, तो उनके दिमाग में आया कि चिड़िया अगर कीड़े मकोड़े खाकर उड़ सकती है तो क्या हम भी उड़ सकते हैं? इस बात का विचार आते ही उन्होंने अपने थोड़े से कीड़े मकोड़े घोले और अपने एक दोस्त को पिला दिए, जिसकी वजह से वो बेचारा गंभीर रूप से बीमार हो गया और उनको अच्छी खासी डांट पड़ी इस काम के लिए। बच्चों, क्या हमारे दिमाग में भी कई बार ऐसे आइडिया आते हैं? अगर ऐसे कोई खुराफाती आइडिया आए तो प्लीज डोंट ट्राई टू डू देम। अगर कुछ दिमाग में आइडिया आता भी है तो आप अपने किसी सीनियर के साथ डिस्कस, आप उस प्रैक्टिकल को करने की कोशिश करना, अदरवाइज आप भी डांट के भागीदार बन जाओगे। दूसरी बात, एडिसन साहब ने जो बनाया था बल्ब, जिससे आज की दुनिया में इतना ज्यादा चेंजेस आया कि पूछो मत, और उसी बल्ब ने भी आज कहां से कहां हमें पहुंचा दिया। उसी दौरान एक और कंपनी आई थी जो इनकी परंपरा को बढ़ाते हुए, शेल्बी इलेक्ट्रिक कॉर्पोरेशन, उन्होंने एक बल्ब बनाया था हैंडमेड, जिसमें कार्बन फिलामेंट उन्होंने लगाया था। वो आज भी 1901 से लेकर आज तक लगातार फायर स्टेशन में जल रहा है। कभी भी कोई भी जाके उसको देख सकता है वहां पे। और उसमें क्या है कि उन्होंने टाइमिंग्स रखे हुए हैं 11 से 12:30 तक, और दोपहर के बाद 5 से 3:30 से लेके और 5 बजे तक का फिर टाइम है। कोई भी जाके आज भी देख सकता है। और वो बल्ब मुश्किल से 5 या 6 बार ड्यूरिंग मेंटेनेंस उसको बंद किया गया। और सबसे बड़ी बात, इन्होंने क्या किया था एडिसन साहब ने, कि अपने वीकनेसेस जो थी उनकी, उनको इन्होंने अपना हथियार बनाया। हथियार बना के उन्होंने अपने आप को इतना प्रूव किया कि हम सोच भी नहीं सकते। उन्होंने अपनी जो डिफेंस थी उसको अपनी पावर बना लिया। और बाय द एंड ऑफ दिस टेन्योर, मैं एक छोटी सी बात स्टोरी करूंगा कि होता क्या है, लोग मेहनत तो बहुत करते हैं, मेहनत करने के बाद उसको कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं दे पाते और बीच में छोड़ देते हैं। जो सबसे बड़ा सबक हमें एडिसन साहब से सीखने को मिलता है कि उन्होंने अपनी लाइफ टाइम में अमेरिका में 1903 उन्होंने अपने पेटेंट करवाए थे। और आपको पता है, हमारे एक इंडियन ओरिजिन एक ऐसे पर्सन है जिनका जन्म तो हुआ था इंग्लैंड में, और उनकी जो शिक्षा हुई थी वो हुई थी और उसके बाद उन्होंने आईआईटी दिल्ली से अपनी इंजीनियरिंग की थी। और इंजीनियरिंग करने के बाद आज की डेट में वो वर्ल्ड के 7वें सबसे हाईएस्ट पर्सन है जिन्होंने इतने अपने नाम पे वो करवाए हुए हैं। और सबसे बड़ी बात, वो हमारे ओरिजिन इंडियन है। और आज हम जो मोबाइल, जो छोटी छोटी डिवाइसेस और क्लाउड जो फीडिंग वगैरह का है, या हमारे जो जितना भी चिपसेट लगे हुए हैं, स्टोरेज के हैं, क्लाउड स्टोरेज है, ये सब के पीछे उनका सबसे बड़ा हाथ है। उन्होंने जो डेवलप किया, उस डेवलपमेंट की वजह से आज इतनी सस्ती और सारी टेक्नोलॉजी हमें मिली हुई है, जिसकी वजह से हम आज इतना कुछ कर पा रहे हैं। और वो टेक्नोलॉजी क्या थी? सेमीकंडक्टर। और आज उनके नाम पे अमेरिका में ही लगभग 1925 पेटेंट है और वर्ल्ड वाइड 2200 से ऊपर उनके पास पेटेंट है। वी शुड प्राउड ऑफ हिम कि हमारा इंडियन भी इतने ज्यादा पेटेंट अपने नाम पे होल्ड कर सकता है। और बिसाइड्स दैट, इन सब के बावजूद मैं एक छोटी सी स्टोरी के साथ अपनी बात को एंड करूंगा कि दुनिया में अगर जीतना है तो आपको अंधा बहरा होना ही पड़ेगा। कैसे? एक बार क्या था, थोड़े से मेंढक एक जंगल में गुजर रहे थे, तो एक गहरा खड्डा था, उसमें 3-4 मेंढक गिर गए। जब 3-4 मेंढक गिरे हैं तो वो ट्राई करने लगे बाहर निकलने के लिए। बाकी सारे मेंढक उस गड्ढे के चारों तरफ खड़े हो गए और आवाजें लगाने लगे, भाई तुम छलांगे मत लगाओ, तुम निकल नहीं पाओगे। किसी ने अपनी नियति मान के छलांग लगाना बाहर निकलने के लिए बंद कर दिया, किसी ने अपनी छलांगे लगाता रहा, अपनी एनर्जी वेस्ट करने के बाद वो थक हार के बैठ गया। एक मेंढक था जो बार बार कूद रहा था, ऊपर देख रहा था और बार बार कूद रहा था। अल्टीमेटली वो छलांग लगा के बाहर आ ही गया। जब बाहर आया तो उनसे पूछा गया कि भाई आप कैसे? हम तो कह रहे थे कि आप लगा नहीं सकते छलांग, आप में इतनी पावर है ही नहीं, आप अपनी एनर्जी वेस्ट मत करो, आपकी नियति में लिखा मरना, आप इसी खड्डे में मर जाते। जैसे और दो तीन बने, आपको भी कैसे किया, कहते हैं जी मुझे कुछ सुनाई नहीं दिया, मैं तो ये देख रहा था आपकी लिप सिंक को मैं पढ़ रहा था, तो मुझे लग रहा था आप मुझे पुश अप कर रहे हो कि यू कैन डू इट, यू कैन डू इट, यू कैन डू इट, दैट्स व्हाई आई ट्राइड टू कम आउट, और इसीलिए मैं आज आपके सामने पहुंच गया। और दुनिया में अगर कामयाब होना है तो इसी मेंढक की तरह से हमें गूंगा बहरा अंधा होना पड़ेगा, सिर्फ अपने काम के ऊपर फोकस करके आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच, गॉड ब्लेस ऑल ऑफ यू।
Thank you, sir. We
हेलो,
truly appreciate the insights you provided.
थैंक
Uh,
यू।
if anyone else wishes to share their thoughts, kindly raise your hands. So finally, I request Colonel Pradeep Khare sir to distribute the certificates of participation and conclude the session.
Thank you, Vidhi. It was such a nice program session which you organized. It has been very encouraging for all of us. Just a minute. Here we have, can you see the certificate on the screen? Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the first one, the title page. Okay. So the first one, certificate is for Vidhi Agrawal. She has hosted this session very nicely, and as a 9th class student, she has done a very professional work in handling this session, comparing it, and hats off to you. Congratulations, Vidhi. You've done a wonderful job.
Thank you so much,
Next,
sir.
we have Parisi Bansal. She was the first speaker, and she is a class 7 student, mind you, a class 7 student coming to speak on this platform. It really talks lot. She was feeling scared a bit probably, but it is what is important is to come and take part in this session, to come and speak on this platform. That is a very good beginning. Paridhi, you're a champion, I can say. Next we have Akshita. Yes, she spoke very well. She has also prepared nicely. Mannat, she was absent. She did not join. Then we had Devina, yes. Once again, Devina. She's also a student of class 7th. And I really appreciate these champions being class 7. They are taking part in the event and Devina spoke so well. You prepared nicely.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
sir.
Deepika, again, you're a class 12 student. I can understand these this time. I can find most of the students are having exams either this month or in a few days' time. So I really appreciate this zeal and enthusiasm on the part of students like Deepika. You give it a time, you prepared, and you spoke very well. Congratulations. Then we have Diksha. Diksha again is a student of class 11th. These are the students who are doing their studies and also taking part in these activities. They will help them in a big way in improving their public speaking and also acquiring all these qualities, leadership qualities of great leaders like Thomas Alva Edison. Well done, Diksha. Then we have Muskan. She was absent, I think. She was scheduled to speak. Then Ashnur Kaur. Yes, she was the speaker. She spoke very well, prepared nicely. Congratulations, Ashnur. Then Mukesh Bhatnagar sir, as always, he is a source of inspiration and always he takes this noble initiative presenting the books to the speakers and he always keeps a very close watch. As it is, he's got such a wide experience in being a writer, being a poet, being a social worker, and so many other activities that you're doing for society. Thank you, Mukesh sir. Then we have Sunil Chadda. He was there, and today he was going for a function. Still, he took out time, and spoke to all of us. The story which he shared, small story, and his way of talking is very nice. Thank you, Sunil sir. And next we have Colonel Amarjit Singh. He's a veteran, a very senior veteran of the Indian Army, and he's got such a rich experience being the principal of so many schools during and after retirement also. And one very good thing is that he is also a Toastmaster. In Toastmasters, he applies these, learned all these techniques, and he is guiding the students to understand what is their plus point, what are their shortcomings, how they can improve them. This will be very helpful for all the students. And I'm thankful to you, Colonel Amarjit, for sparing your time and giving guidance to our budding speakers. I am sure
Sir,
they'll be
cash,
benefiting from your guidance.
sir, cash award to Vidhi this month 500 from my side.
To Vidhi.
Yes, sir. The anchor.
Anchor, yeah, she's Vidhi. Anchor is Vidhi. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a great honor for these students to get a prize from a established person like you, distinguished person like you. And you've got such a big heart, I would say, to
And the book from me also.
appreciate these speakers, and they'll always remember you for all your guidance and the kindness. So, still, if anybody wants, there was some Major Malia on the who had joined. If you would like to say a few words, I can see Major H.R. Malia. This is Major H.R. Malia, AEC. Would like to say something? All right. So, I think that's about all. And I once again thank all the speakers, all the people who joined this session. It has been very useful, and I have enjoyed every moment of it. We have learned a lot from each one of you. So, with that note, all good things coming to an end. This session also is coming to an end. And do take good care of yourself. And good night to all of you. God bless you.
Any question any student want to ask us? We are present here. Other than the advice, sir, with your permission,
Please,
Pradeep
please.
Khare, sir, because
Please,
these are the budding people. They will never get an opportunity to
Yes, yes.
like us, Mukesh sir, and other. Any personal advice or something? We are here.
Yes, come on, students.
Anything
It's
you
a
want
golden opportunity for you to ask.
to any of these speakers? Be confident, because अभी नहीं पूछोगे फिर ये मौका निकल जाएगा, फिर कहेगा हो मुझे बात करनी थी उनसे. This shyness will kill us, I must tell you.
Yes, yes.
We have been a victim of these things. We never raise our hand in the class.
Yes.
And found that we were always remaining silent. यार कोई पूछ ना ले हमको, कोई
Yes,
कुछ ना
yes.
कर. ये
Yes.
आदत जो है बदल डालो, तभी आप जो है ना एक अपनी पहचान बना पाओगे दुनिया के अंदर जो है. क्यों मुकेश सर?
हाँ सर, बिल्कुल सर. मैं अभी बच्चे काफी हैं यहाँ पे, दीक्षा भी सब काफी चले गए. मैं शेयर करना चाहूंगा कि हमें घबराना नहीं चाहिए. जैसे थॉमस एल्वा एडिसन है और उन जैसे और इन्वेंटर्स हैं जिन्होंने डिस्कवरीज करी हैं, उनके कई टीचर्स नहीं थे, वो खुद के ही टीचर्स थे और अपने आप को सेल्फ इवेल्युएशन करते रहते थे. दैट्स वाई
Correct.
वो प्रोग्रेस किया, उन्होंने डिस्कवरीज करी. अब मेरा एक सपना था, बच्चों के साथ शेयर करना चाहूंगा. कोई है बच्चा? या विधि भी है, अभी अक्षिता भी है. मेरा एक सपना था जज बनने का. अमरजीत सर और ये सर जानते हैं, प्रदीप सर. और वो जज बनने का सपना ये था कि लॉ करने के बाद उसमें एलिजिबल होते हैं, लेकिन जो एग्जाम में हम गए जिस सेंटर में करने, ये 1978 की बात है. तो वहाँ हमें ऐसा कभी सोचा नहीं था सपने में. वहाँ मास स्केल पे कॉपिंग हुई, मास स्केल पे. और 15 मिनट 20 मिनट्स हाफ एन आवर तक उसको रोका नहीं गया. तो आई रोट ऑन द आंसर शीट दैट इफ दिस इज द पोजीशन फॉर सच ए इम्पोर्टेंट पोस्ट, देन आई एम क्विटिंग द एग्जाम. मैंने वो एग्जाम छोड़ दिया, जिसकी मेरी 1.5 साल तक मेहनत लगी थी उसकी तैयारी करने में. लेकिन मुझे आज भी फख्र है कि उस ऑनेस्टी या जो मैंने स्टैंड लिया उसका जिक्र अखबारों में भी आया था कि एक लड़का जो है एग्जाम से पहले मुझे फिर जाने भी नहीं दिया था कि मैं वहीं आप बैठे रहिए, मैंने एग्जाम नहीं दिया। तो ये एक फॉर्म ऑफ प्रोटेस्ट है। आपका जो दिल कहे ना, जो आपके पेरेंट्स बताते हैं, जैसे अमरजीत से बताया आपको कि हम सभी बच्चे बहुत अच्छा बोले स्पेशली 7th क्लास, लेकिन हमको एक ही को अप्रिशिएट एग्जाम प्राइज देना है, इसलिए दीक्षा मेरे को लगी। यही अलग एंगल से मैं बाद में बात करता हूँ उनसे कि मैंने क्या उन्हें पाया, क्योंकि बहुत ही मुश्किल है बेटे बच्चों के आपको ना तुरंत किसी को देखते किस ऑब्जर्वेशन से, किस ध्यान से आपको देखना चाहिए। थॉमस एल्वा एडिसन 84 ईयर्स तक उनकी लाइफ रही। उस लाइफ में थ्रू आउट लाइफ में उन्होंने क्या किया, एक लॉन्ग जर्नी होती है, उस जर्नी को हमें समझना भी चाहिए। आप इन जैसे और लोगों की पढ़िए, जैसे प्रदीप सर और हम सर काफी दिन भर सोचते रहते हैं, हर दिन सोचते हैं कुछ और कैसा अच्छा करें, कुछ और ऐसा अच्छा करें। अभी आपकी एक बुक है फीलिंग ग्रेट नो मैटर वॉट, ये हम दोनों ने मिलके 2021 में लिखी थी साथ मिलके, और वो मुझे आज भी अच्छी लगती है। छोटी छोटी क्रिस्प है, 1 पेज के उसमें टॉपिक्स हैं, पैराग्राफ्स हैं, फिर हमने उसको इंटरप्रेट किया है। तो ये बुक मेरे पास शायद एक ही है, लेकिन मैं होती तो मैं देता। ये अपने आप में बहुत अच्छी इतनी बुक है, सिंपल सी बुक है कि हम किस डायरेक्शन में जाते हैं और क्या हो जाता है, लेकिन हमें घबराना नहीं है। अब जैसे मान लीजिए हम नीचे गड्ढे में गिर गए, चोट लग गई, तो हमें यह सोचना चाहिए ओह थैंक गॉड मैं एक बड़े हादसे से बच गया। वो एक बड़ा गहरा गड्ढा, जैसे अभी नोएडा में ही एक बच्चा एक चला गया था और सारी दुनिया देखती रह गई, उसे कोई निकाल नहीं पाया। तो हमें अपने आप में इतनी हिम्मत रखनी है कि हम उससे घबराए नहीं और आगे चलें। जैसे थॉमस की भी लाइफ में आप बच्चों ने सबने पढ़ा, सर ने भी आपको गाइड किया। तो मैं कह चाहूंगा आप कभी भी, जैसे अब सर कह रहे हैं, मन की बात हो जरूर अपनी सिस्टर से या मदर से जरूर शेयर करें और उनसे गाइडेंस लें। थैंक यू बच्चों हैं।
Thanks.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you.
So may we close this session now, end the meeting?
एग्जैक्टली 9 है।
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. All the best, everyone. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.